Hello everyone. This is the continuation of Module 3 design of IR filters. Today we'll be looking at design of digital filters from analog filters. Most of the filters are designed by transforming the analog filter to digital filter. This transformation is called S to Z plane transformation. So here in analog filter we have S domain, wherein you have stable analog filters and the pole lie in left half of S plane. In case of digital filter, it is in Z domain, that is H of Z. Stable digital filter wherein the pole lie inside the unit circle. So there are different techniques where we can transform that S plane to Z plane. Criteria for transformation from analog to digital filter are: it is necessary to obtain a stable digital filter from a stable analog filter. Now there are three important techniques used for transformation from analog to digital filter. First one is bilinear transformation, second one is impulse invariance, third is approximation of derivatives. So among these three we'll be working on bilinear transformation and impulse invariance method. Now these techniques must satisfy the following criteria. First one, the stable analog filters have poles in left half of the S plane and the stable digital filter have poles inside the unit circle. Hence the left half of S plane must be mapped inside the unit circle. So this is your analog domain where you have S plane. This is your digital Z domain, that is digital filter, which is a unit circle. Now the left half of the S plane should be, the poles which are lying on the left half of S plane are going to map inside the unit circle when A is less than 0 and the value of R is less than 1. J omega axis is in S plane is represented as frequency axis. Similarly, the unit circle in Z plane represents the frequency axis. Hence, the J omega axis must be mapped on a unit circle. This relates analog and digital frequency. So here, the poles are lying on the J axis. Now, in order to map with the Z plane, it is going to lie on the unit circle. Now we'll see the design of bilinear transformation. Now for any given specification, find the pre-wrapping analog using the formula omega is equal to 2 by t tan of omega by 2. Wherein this omega is for analog frequency and this omega is for digital frequency. So in the problem for bilinear transformation, they'll be giving you digital filter frequency values. We have to convert that to analog frequencies. So by using this formula. So omega p is equal to 2 by t tan of omega p by 2. Omega s is equal to 2 by t tan of omega s by 2. Now using the analog frequency, find the transfer function of the analog filter. Select the sample rate of the digital filter, that is t, which is in seconds per sample. Now in order to convert that transfer function of analog to digital filter, h of z, it is substituted by s in terms of 2 by t into 1 minus z raised to minus 1 divided by 1 plus z raised to minus 1. So here in step 2 we'll be designing an analog Butterworth filter, normalized low pass analog Butterworth filter, and we'll be calculating the order, rounding off the value of n, calculating the value of omega s, and applying low pass to low pass transformation. Once we get the transfer function of h of s, then we are going to convert that to h of z by this substitution. Now we'll be looking at problems on bilinear transformation. Design a digital low pass Butterworth filter that has 3.01 dB passband attenuation at a frequency of 500 Hz. And at least 15 dB stop band attenuation at 750 Hz using bilinear transformation. The sampling rate or the sampling frequency is 2000 Hz. Here the value of alpha p is 3.01 and the value of alpha s is 15 dB. But the passband attenuation is at a frequency of 500 Hz. So it is the value of fp, that is frequency, passband frequency, which is in terms of Hertz, not in terms of radians per second. Now here also the value of stop band frequency is 750 Hz. Right. So it is denoted by capital FP, capital Fs. This is capital FSF, which is nothing but your sampling frequency. Now convert the analog frequency to their discrete value by this formula. F is equal to, small f is equal to capital F divided by f of SF. Now omega p, which is a distal frequency, which is given by 2 pi cap FP. So the FP can be written as FP is equal to capital FP by FSF. Substitute the value of FP as 500, FSF as 2000. You get the value of 0.25. Substitute the value of FP here and you get the value of omega p as 0.55. Similarly, you are going to calculate the value of omega s. Now these values are omega p and omega s are in radians. Now we have found the distal frequencies. Earlier they were in Hertz. We have taken to a discrete value by using this formula. We have calculated omega p and omega s. Thus the equivalent distal filter specifications are alpha p is equal to 3.01 dB, alpha s is equal to 15 dB, omega p is equal to 0.5 pi radian, omega s is equal to 0.75 pi radian. Now we need to obtain the specifications of equivalent analog filter for a bilinear transformation. So these are in distal filter, we need to convert that to analog filter. That is analog frequency. So the formula is omega p is equal to 2 by t tan of omega p by 2. So here the value of t is 1 second. So the value of omega p is 0.5 radian. And you get the answer as omega p is equal to 2 radians per second. In order to calculate this step, that is omega p and omega s, we have to keep the calculator in radian mode. Similarly, you are going to calculate omega s and you get the answer as 4.828 radians per second. Here the distal frequency specification should be converted to their equivalent analog values. This is called as pre-wrapping. Now to obtain the order of Butterworth filter. So this is the formula to calculate the order of the Butterworth filter. Now here the value of alpha s is 15, alpha p is 3.01, omega s is 4.828, omega p is 2. Substitute the values and you get the value of n as 1.92, 1.95. The next step is to round off the values of n to the next higher integer, that is n is equal to 2. Depending upon the value of n is equal to 2, we are going to write the transfer function. So the second order transfer function for a low pass Butterworth filter for omega c is equal to 1 radian per second is h of s is equal to 1 divided by s square plus root 2 s plus 1. Now we need to calculate the cutoff frequency value. So omega s is equal to omega p divided by 10 to the power 0.1 alpha p minus 1 to the power 1 by 2n. Substitute the value of omega p, alpha p and the value of n. You get the answer as 2 radians per second for cutoff frequency. Now h of s is equal to h of s when you are going to replace s by omega c. So the value of omega c is 2. So in this transfer function you are going to replace s by 2. So 1 divided by s by 2 the whole square plus root 2 s by 2 plus 1. Simplify this and you get the expression as 4 divided by s square plus 2.82 s plus 4. Now this is the analog low pass Butterworth transfer function. Now we need to convert that analog filter to distal filter by using a bilinear transformation. So to convert that h of s to h of z, you are going to substitute s by 2 by t, 1 minus z raised to minus 1 divided by 1 plus z raised to minus 1. So here the value of t is assumed to be 1 second. So substitute the value of s in this transfer function. We get h of z is equal to 4 divided by 2 into 1 minus z raised to minus 1 divided by 1 plus z raised to minus 1 to the whole power square plus 2.828. S is replaced by again this formula, 2 into 1 minus z raised to minus 1 divided by 1 plus z raised to minus 1 plus 4. Now we need to simplify this expression. So here, this is a step where I have simplified the denominator and I have got the end result as h of z is equal to 4 into 1 plus z raised to minus 2 plus 2 into z raised to minus 1 divided by 13.656 plus 2.344 z raised to minus 2. So here only we have taken the power power of a minus b the whole square, and we have taken the LCM as 1 plus z raised to minus 1 the whole square. This is how we are going to solve the problem for a bilinear transformation.